The Bitter Inheritance. Part 4. A Killer Among Us. The Ademola mansion is no longer just a home, it's a crime scene. A silent war rages in the eyes of the siblings as the weight of Uncle Bio's words settles in. Your father's biggest enemy was within these walls. Funmi's hands tremble. She was already struggling with the inheritance, but now she has to carry the burden of truth. Lara's presence has cracked open a long-buried secret. And there's no going back. Tunde slams his fist on the table. Enough of this nonsense. If you have proof, show it. Lara calmly opens the folder she brought and pulls out a letter. This was written by Baba Ademola weeks before his death. The family watches as Yinka takes it and reads aloud. If anything happens to me, do not trust the ones closest to you. My mistake will be my undoing. The past has caught up with me, and I fear I won't survive it. The betrayal comes from within. A sharp intake of breath sweeps through the room. He knew, Funmi whispers. He knew someone was after him. Mama Ademola shakes her head violently. No, this can't be true. We are family. Lara crosses her arms. Then tell me, Mama, where were you the night he died? The question is like a gunshot. Mama Ademola stares at Lara in disbelief. You think how dare you? He was my husband. But Yinka is no longer looking at their mother. His sharp gaze shifts to Tunde. Tunde, he says, his voice like steel. You were always so sure the business would be yours. How did you know Baba wasn't going to change his mind? Tunde's expression darkens. Watch yourself, Yinka. Lara steps closer. Your father was receiving threats, and he was afraid. His death was ruled a heart attack. But what if it wasn't? What if someone made sure he wouldn't wake up that night? The accusation lingers, thick and suffocating. Then Bisola clears her throat, her voice small. I think I saw something that night. All eyes snap to her. Sola grabs her arm. What did you see, Bisola? She hesitates, guilt clouding her face. I heard voices in Baba's study, arguing. And then I saw someone leave his room, late at night. The room is dead silent. Who was it? Funmi whispers. Bisola's lips part. Her voice shakes. It was Tunde. A deadly silence falls over the room. Tunde steps forward, his eyes burning with rage. That's a lie. Is it? Yinka snaps. Then where were you that night? What did you and Baba talk about? Tunde's chest rises and falls rapidly. He turns to Mama Ademola. Tell them what happened that night. But Mama Ademola doesn't speak. Her face is pale, her hands gripping her dress. That's when Funmi realizes. You already know the truth, don't you? She says, her voice barely above a whisper. Mama, tell us the truth. The entire family turns to Mama Ademola. Her lips quiver. Tears fill her eyes. And then, finally, she speaks. It wasn't just Tunde who went to Baba's study that night, she says, voice breaking. I was there too. Shock ripples through the room. Why? Yinka asks, his voice shaking. Mama Ademola's shoulders sag. Because I was trying to stop him. Stop him from what? Lara presses. Mama Ademola's next words send ice through everyone's veins. From killing your father. Mama Ademola's words echo through the grand hall like a death sentence. Tunde steps back, his face pale. No, that's not true. His voice wavers, betraying him. But Mama Ademola's tear-streaked face is proof enough. I was there, Tunde. I saw what you did. The room erupts. You knew all this time. Funmi gasps, stepping away from her mother. You let us believe it was just a heart attack. Mama Ademola's legs tremble, and she collapses onto the nearest chair. I had no choice. Tunde's fists clench. You don't know what you're saying, Mama. I would never kill my own father. Lara narrows her eyes. Then explain what happened that night. Tunde's jaw tightens. The room waits, but he says nothing. Mama Ademola finally speaks, her voice barely a whisper. Your father, he was going to cut you off, Tunde. He had made up his mind. Gasps ripple through the siblings. Yinka takes a step closer. Why? Mama Ademola's lips tremble. Because he found out about the missing money. The business accounts, they didn't add up. Funmi inhales sharply. You were stealing from the company. Tunde's silence is deafening. Mama Ademola continues, her voice thick with grief. That night, Baba confronted you. He told you he was going to report you to the authorities, that he would rather shut down the entire business than leave it in your hands. You begged him. You swore you could fix it, but he refused. And then she breaks down into sobs. Then you grabbed the bottle of pills on his desk. You crushed them into his drink while his back was turned. You poisoned him, Tunde. A horrified silence fills the room. Tunde staggers back. No, I didn't mean to. It wasn't supposed to what? Yinka demands, fury in his eyes. Kill him? Tunde looks around wildly. He was going to ruin me. I had no choice. Funny's voice shakes. You had a choice, Tunde. You chose murder. Tunde's chest rises and falls rapidly, like a man cornered. Then, in a desperate move, he turns to Mama Ademola. And what about you, Mama? You knew. You covered for me. That makes you just as guilty. The accusation strikes hard. Mama Ademola buries her face in her hands, sobbing. Lara stares at them both in disgust. You let the world believe it was a natural death. You let an innocent man's legacy be built on a lie. Sola shakes his head. What do we do now? Lara's voice is ice cold. We call the police. Tunde's head snaps up. His face twists in rage. You wouldn't dare. But before anyone can react, he lunges for the door. Basola screams. Funmi moves to stop him, but he's too fast. Tunde reaches for the front door only to find two uniformed officers blocking his path. His eyes widen in horror. Uncle Bayo steps forward from behind them, arms crossed. I already called them. Tunde. The moment I saw your face, I knew. Tunde turns back to the family, desperation in his eyes. Mama, please. Do something. But Mama Ademola looks away, tears running down her cheeks. The officers grab him. Tunde Ademola, you are under arrest for the murder of Baba Ademola. As the handcuffs click into place, Tunde lets out a strangled cry. No, no, this isn't over. The family watches as he is dragged away. Mama Ademola sobs, the weight of her silence, her sacrifice now crushing her completely. Lara turns to Funmi. The inheritance was never the real battle, was it? Funmi shakes her head, eyes wet. No, it was the truth. And now we have it. But at what cost? The family, once bound by blood, is now torn apart by betrayal.